Boxing King Media in association with BOXXER, Shakan Peters. Shakan, you're back again in your hometown. I'm just thinking top of my head, when was the last time you fought in Birmingham? I can't even think.
It might have been the American on the card, you know. That's quite a while back. Yeah, I think the Khan on the card.
Was it the show at the Villa?
I haven't fought back in the Villa for ages. It might have been. No,
just before the Dex Spillman fight.
Actually, yeah, you're right. That's for the Spillman. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
It's obviously a cliched saying, but does it add anything extra fighting local than going out of town or whatever?
Yeah, it's always good fighting in front of the home fans. Not that it makes a difference in the circle, in the square circle, as I say, but it's always good having the fans here. You know, my house probably like what, half an hour from here. So being local in Birmingham ain't too far, and you know, you're around your local city, familiar territory. So it's always good, yeah.
I think before we get talking about anything, I've got to compliment the suit. Do you want to shout out where you got that suit from?
Asa Kabani, man. Shout out Asa Kabani. Bad boy suits. Go there, go and get your trends. Come on. Just looking all good, you know what I mean? But yeah, Asa Kabani.
I've seen you've been doing some modelling as well. Is that a career that you're thinking, you know, post-boxing or on the side?
Yeah, man. It's something I've been doing. It's something I'm doing. Something I'm going to carry on doing. I've got that. So, yeah, and it's going well so far. So why not have my hands in all avenues, you know what I mean? Because boxing, as we know, it's not a sport what's going to last until I'm 50 or older. So why not do something and cash in elsewhere as well?
Definitely so. So before we talk about your opponent, where do you think you are with your career right now? Obviously, you've been an English champion, a British champion. You know, Craig Richards has probably been, you know, the biggest fight you've been involved in. But where do you feel you are in the whole mix of because there's so many light heavyweights on the British scene. Where do you kind of fit into that?
I'm definitely up there. You know what I mean? I'm 100% up there, and it's my job step by step to show that. You know what I mean? I feel like I've taken a bit of a joke backwards a bit. But you know, we'll continue striding forward until we knock down new doors and chase down new titles.
It would have been really important for you to get the right opponent for this show, because obviously there's no point you fighting somebody just to get the rounds in. You got a game fighter who's coming with a winning record. You know, he put it on Lyndon Arthur until the moment he got stopped. He said today that he's looking to stop you as well. So that must excite you that you've got somebody there who's coming to, you know, give you another defeat.
Yeah, that's fine. You know, it's looking to come and do that, and I'm also looking to come and do that as well. So, you know, it makes a good fight. You know, I've definitely got capable power as well, and I'm accurate with my punches. I'm very accurate with my punches. So, but yeah, I'm glad. You know, I've got respect for him as a good fighter, and we'll get it on, man. We'll dance on Saturday for sure.
There's a lot of big potential fights out there for you. I don't want to distract you, but back in your mind, are you thinking that you've got to make a huge statement Saturday night? It's going to be live on YouTube, so a lot of people are going to tune in to watch that. More people than probably the live show sometimes, because not everyone's got Sky Sports. So are you looking to make a proper statement so people start thinking maybe you've got to fight Lyndon, or you've got to fight, could be Ben Whittaker, Dan, you know what I mean? It could be anyone, maybe a Dan Aziz rematch.
Yeah, 100. I'd love to run it back with Dan, but as I say, man, Saturday in front of me, I got to focus on that. I'd love to, everyone above me I definitely want smoke with, but I've 100%, you know, I'm not sleeping on Joel. He's a decent fighter, and I've got to go out there and do, you know, do what I'm capable of, and I know my capabilities, and the best in me will prevail and win.
Yeah, I was talking to Sugar Hill a while ago and he was talking about you, and he came up in conversation and he said the attributes that guy has, if he doesn't become a world champion, he's not done justice to his career. That was a big compliment from Sugar Hill.
No, definitely, and also for even just now, like I know a lot now they're pushing a lot of the Olympian fighters and things like that, but I feel like, you know, even sitting up there how I am and not on the main screen card, like I kind of feel like I'm doing myself an injustice, but that's not because I feel I'm better than anyone else, you know, as humans, but I just believe in my ability that, you know, but it is what it is. It's, I understand, sometimes you need to be knocked back to then face that reality to come back forward, and I feel that's what's happened with me and happening with me. But Sugar Hill's a phenomenal coach, and for him to say that, you know, I look up to the things he says in his words. I will be back in Miami again with him, you know what I mean, because I learned quite a bit from him as well. And yeah, man, excited. I'm excited. He's right. Like, if I don't touch that level, I believe that I'm doing myself injustice, because I'm more than capable of, with my attributes, as he said as well.
And you know, another thing that, you know, people have been critical of you is the fact that in the first 6 rounds it's almost impossible to win rounds against you, but the next 6 everyone's noticed that you tend to tire a lot. Is that something you've addressed or looked at?
I actually don't feel it's like that, you know what I mean?
Maybe lose your shape.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I had issues with the shape and things beforehand, like, and that's something which I polished up on. As you go on, you know, you're coming against people, you know, more game fighters and that, and it's a matter of inches in boxing, you know, you do a mistake, you get punished, but I feel for me, Nan, I'm always one who's wanting to work, like, I'm not, even in sparring, like, I'm always trying to work on things that I could get better on, whether it's going around and focus on defense, whether ring generalship, ring control, or something else, whether it's even a southpaw stance, I'm always working, so, yeah, it's my job to just do right by me, and then whatever it is, what everyone else feels, it is what they feel in it. But hopefully my performances and that will prevail, and you know, they'll notice and see differences in my game. As I said, I've been sparring with good people in Sugar Hills Gym, world champions, and I've been sparring good operators. So I know sparring doesn't mean the most, but I know that I'm putting the work in and getting the work in.
Good stuff, man. And just finishing off, 3-4 years ago when I spoke to you, you said to me that you do all this for your daughter. She was the inspiration for getting into boxing. That is still, I'm guessing, the goal. And how much does that drive you, knowing that you're still fighting for just a future for her?
100%, I'm fighting for her, and you know, this is her second fight. I'm actually bringing her this one. She's more old enough and old enough to understand now. She's watched me sparring. She's watched certain things. So I want her to embrace this, you know, and see what her dad does. And 100% I'm fighting for my daughter. When things ever get tough in my training, running, in the ring, that's all I think about, and that's why I know I've got that dog fighting spirit in me, because that's who I'm fighting for. I don't fight for luxury shit. I fight for my daughter.
Shaq, well, I wish you all the best. You're a great guy, and hopefully you've got an opportunity to make a statement Saturday night, and all the best.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it, man.